Hi, Shane here. You're watching Sam for God, and this is Mark. Check her out.
So hi guys, how are you doing? And welcome to another one of my Disney/Disney partner hotel tours situation. I've done quite a lot of these. Basically every time I go and stay in a Disney hotel, I try and get a room tour out of it for you guys to be able to see what it's like. And I recently started doing some for Disney partner hotels as well, especially here in Disneyland Paris, because as you guys probably know, I mainly stay on site because I do think that the Disney hotels are just a much better value and quality than any other hotel that's not Disney. However, Disneyland Paris does have quite a few decent Disney partnered hotels. That means that Disneyland Paris has kind of approved them, but they're not officially owned by Disney, if that makes any sense. I did a hotel tour of the Vienna Dreamcastle Hotel, which is a Disney partner hotel, a while back. I'll leave the link down below. That's actually probably my favorite one that I've stayed at so far that isn't Disney in Disneyland Paris. But this time, as you can probably tell, I don't know if you can or not, I'm staying at the Explorers Hotel, which is another Disney partner hotel, which means that they're kind of in the vicinity of Disneyland Paris. They're not too far. They've got buses and shuttles that are free that takes you to Disneyland Paris, but they're not, like I said, they're not owned by Disney. So yeah, this is the hallway. I will take you down later on, but I want to start off with the room. I do just love like the kind of blueness of it. It's kind of like pirate themed. I'll show you when we get in the room. But yeah, it's like the sea and blue and all that stuff. And this is my room, number 8612, which is actually very convenient. I'm on the 6th floor, and let me just show you very quickly where the lifts are. Literally, that's where the lifts are, so it's just so nice and easy. You can also get the stairs if you want, which I haven't. I know I'm very lazy, but yeah, it's been very just by luck I got given a really easy room to access. So yeah, lifts there. We come here, and it's a pretty decent room. I've been there for about a night already. I've got one more night to stay there tonight, but let me get the card out. The card as well. Look how cute the card is. Explorers Hotel Algonquin, I guess. So yeah, that's what I meant when I say it's kind of pirate themed. But yeah, let's go inside. Ooh, I'm gonna put the camera on me because I like keeping the suspense going, basically. Let's close the door. Right, I do have one light on. It's like 8 PM at the moment. Let me just check. It is 7:50, so close to 8 PM, so it is quite late. But it's like August time, so obviously it's still light outside. So yeah, I'll give you a quick pan of the room, and then we'll have a look at the details. So you come in, you've got this on your left, and then you've got a sofa there. Sorry about my clothes there. You've got a double bed there. You've got that pirate, which is the same as this guy here. Over there next to the window, I've got a fan. I do have the fan on at the moment just because it's very hot. I mean, we've had a very hot summer both in England and in France as well, it seems like. And then there's a TV there, which we'll have a look at later. And then we've got 2 doors here, which we are gonna go to now, I guess. So let's start with the first door on my right. I think you can guess what it could be, but let's have a look. Let's turn it on. The light. I do love the detail again, and basically, as you can see, it's literally a very small toilet, and that's all it is. So it's just a cubicle, and then we've got the toilet paper. That's the door. I'm basically now in the toilet. That's the flush, obviously. It's very small, very basic, but you know, what more do you want really when you go to Italy? That's what you want. But very narrow as well. And at first I was like, Lord have mercy, where's the sink? But as you can now probably imagine, let me turn this off. The sink and that side of situation is right next to this. So the next door, let's turn it on. Same kind of style, we go in. We've got, I don't know what's this thing they go on. We've got a sink, so hello, that's me. Hi Sam. There's a bit more spacious here, but still not too big. It's only one sink. You've got a hairdryer, which is obviously convenient. You've got these little bits for your towels. You do have a bathtub, not a massive one, but it's still a bathtub, so that's nice if you're a fan of baths. I don't really care. I don't remember the last time I took a bath. In fact, I'm definitely more of a shower person, but there you go. And you've got the tiles as well. Bit of yellow just to make things a bit more interesting. You've got towels up there. Yeah, and you've got some soap as well, which is very important. Since making the decision to stay off-site every now and again, I've realised that some hotels that aren't Disney don't even provide you with soap, which is terrifying. I mean, I understand they're cheap, but I like soap. I need soap in my life. I want to be clean. But so yeah, there you go. This is the I guess sink area. which is, in a way, if you come with friends, I think it could be quite convenient, because, you know, if your friends are on the toilet and next door, then it doesn't mean that you have to wait for them. Like, you can still wash your hands if you want to, you can still use a shower if you want to, so that's good. It's a very European thing. I know in Austria, I used to live in Austria, they basically, every flat and house in Austria, as far as I'm aware, is like this. So like our flat when I used to live in Austria was the same as this. We had the sink in a different room to the toilet. Just an Austrian thing to do, I guess, and maybe this hotel as well. Maybe this hotel's low-key Austrian, who knows. Let me turn this thing off. Okay, so you still have the door there, that's our entrance door. Here we've got Mr. Parrot. I don't know what I want to name him. Maybe Steve, because Steve just seems like a generic name. And I like the orangeness of it. There's basically a wardrobe. I haven't used it because I'm only staying for 2 nights, but I guess if you're staying for longer, then it's worth maybe putting your clothes here and hanging them and stuff. You've got 2 extra pillows here as well if you need them. We've got a safe, which is very important. So yeah, decent amount of like place for your clothes and stuff. By the way, I do apologize if the sound of the fan annoys you, but it's just too hot. I cannot function without the fan. I need it, so sorry about that. Anyway, so that's the wardrobe area here. And then here we've got a sofa, which I do really appreciate. I haven't actually used it much or at all, if I'm honest, but I feel like if I was here with other people, if it wasn't just me, then this would be a very good thing to have again, just because it's quite a big sofa, like 3 people or 4 people even can comfortably sit on it. It's blue, my favorite color, and let me just stand in that and see how comfortable it is. Oh, it's alright, it's nice, it's alright, it's decent. Not the most comfortable sofa I've sat on, like my bum's been happier before on other sofas, but no, it's good, it's decent. And as you can see, I've put my suitcase on here and this cute little Eeyore situation that I bought earlier, which I need to put on the bed. I want to sleep with it tonight because I'm just like, I need cuddly toys if I go somewhere on my own. But yeah, I do enjoy the, I don't know, orange and blue combination of designs as well. And we've got a table here as well, like a triangular table, which is interesting. This is my bag. But yeah, then we get to the bed, which is all right. Like, it's again not the most comfortable bed I've been on, but it does the job. It's like, it's decent, it's comfortable enough, and you've got your lights here as well, your bedside lamps. There's one here as well. I don't want to turn them all on, but there you go. So if you want to read or something, there's one on the other side. You've got Mr. Pirate there, who can be called, let's just call him Jake. I know Jake's meant to be a Disney pirate, so I'm sorry, I don't mean any copyright by this, but this guy can be Jake as well. It's not meant to be Jake though, obviously. Don't get excited. So yeah, this is a bed. Again, very much of a navy and orange theme, with the throw here as well. You've got a little bedside table there. Yeah, it's all right. I'm gonna do a little. Yeah, it's definitely not the best bed in the world. Like, it's just basic. I'd say in terms of comfort, it's more or less the same as the beds that you get at the Cheyenne or Santa Fe, which are Disney owned hotels. But obviously I do prefer Cheyenne and Santa Fe to this, just because I prefer anything that's Disney, I don't know. But it's still alright. Like, I had a really good night's sleep actually last night, so can't complain. Then you got the window, and like I said, I'm on the 6th floor. And this is my view, which is fine. Like, I haven't paid for a view, but it's still a decent view, I guess. The sun's about to set in the next hour or so, so that you can see the sky looking beautiful. I don't want to open the window just in case wasps come and attack me, because Lord have mercy, if you watch any of my other videos from this trip, I've been attacked by wasps a lot. Like, they're everywhere. I don't know what it is, maybe it's the heat, but oh yeah, so we've got this random chair here. I mean, it's not too random, but again, nicely orange, and I genuinely do like the colours of this room. Like, they're very random, but I don't know, they're very out there, so that's cool. I like things that are out there. I like things that just make you notice them. And like orange and blue, you know, who doesn't love that combination? So yeah, I haven't used this chair at all. I've only used it actually. I'll show you what I've been using it for. So they've got the closest, oh, I don't know what that piece of hair is doing there. The closest plug thingy that I could find to the bed was here, unfortunately. Like, I couldn't find any plug sockets near the bed, which is a bit annoying, because normally I like to have like my phone charged right next to me when I sleep, but obviously I couldn't do that. I mean, I might be wrong, but I've looked and I just haven't been able to find anything near the bed. So instead, I've obviously put my charger stuff here, and I've got this really cool charger thing that I bought a while ago that really does the job, because I need to charge so many different things, and my Apple Watch has now been added as well to the things I need to constantly charge. But yeah, so I put this here, and then I had my phone, which is here, here, on here, and then I put the chair here, so basically it's as close to me as possible, even though it's still not the best, but that was the best solution I could come up with. Then we've got the mirror, which is here. I'm not gonna lie, I actually think this is quite a small mirror for like your basic like main mirror in a room. Imagine if there was like more than me, if there was a group of us as friends and we all wanted to do our makeup. This is just not, this won't do the job. And in fact, I've just noticed this room doesn't have a single full-length mirror, which I think every hotel room needs. I know that just makes me sound very vain, but I feel like full-length mirrors, they're just really good, especially when you're on a holiday and you just want to see how you look before you leave. Like, there isn't one at all here. Obviously, let me just double check the one in the bathroom. Ooh. Yeah, I guess this is kind of full length, like you can see more of yourself than the other one, but still, nah, not a full length one. And this is quite small, and it's quite high as well. Again, I don't know, I don't really care. I'm only here for a couple of nights, but it's all right. So we've got a lamp up there as well. We've got a TV, which I haven't used at all, but there you go. It is there if you want it. The little table here is blue. You've got, oh, the carpet's really nice as well. It's basically the same as outside, just like, I guess it's meant to be like as if you're on the sea and stuff. Like, I don't really, yeah, like water, the sea. I don't know, I just know I like it because it's blue. But yeah, that is basically it. There's a bin there as well, but yeah, who cares about that? And the curtains are blue. But honestly, that's basically it. It's a pretty small room. Before I'd stayed here, when I was like looking at pictures and stuff online, for some reason it looked a little bit bigger than what it is. So when I got here, I was a little bit, I don't want to say disappointed, but I just had in my head, I had it that I was going to be slightly bigger, the room, than what it is. And I'm not saying it's tiny, like it's still pretty big. But say like compared to the Vienna Dream Castle Hotel, which I understand is a 4-star hotel, I think, or maybe it might even be a 5-star hotel. It's a 4-star hotel, that one, and I think this might be a 3-star hotel. But yeah, compared to the Vienna Dream Castle Hotel, this is a lot smaller. And also, like I said, I've been here for like 24 hours already. It seems a little bit dated, I'm not gonna lie. So like, look at this for instance. Look at that, it's all the paint and stuff. And it doesn't, it's not the cleanest hotel room that I've seen. Again, I don't want to be fussy, but for me the main thing of any hotel room that I stay at is the cleanliness. Like, I just want it to be clean, and it's not. Again, I'm not saying it's terrible, but there's bits and bobs that I keep like noticing around the room. Like for instance, I'm pretty sure I've just noticed a little spider web there. You probably can't see it. Let me see if I can zoom on it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, can you see it, guys? Just that thin little thing. And obviously the ceiling as well doesn't look the best. So again, it's not the cleanest room I've stayed at, but the design and the theming is cute, and the bed's all right, and the staff have been really nice. But again, like up there on the ceiling, you can probably see another bit of, I don't know what that is actually, but it's just not, it's not the cleanest. I do appreciate the fan though, I'm not gonna lie. So if I'm completely honest with you, this hotel is not one that I would rush back to, especially if the prices are high as well, because it depends. Like obviously at the moment it's August time, it's the summer holidays, people are off school and stuff. This hotel room was actually quite expensive for what I got out of it, for what you get, in my opinion. Maybe when it's like November time, when it's off season, then you might be able to get this room for a cheaper price and it's worth it, but I wouldn't pay as much as I did for 2 nights again. In fact, like I said, I just don't necessarily feel like I want to come back to this hotel anytime soon. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but having stayed at the Vienna Dream Castle Hotel, I know I keep comparing everything to it, but so far the Vienna Dream Castle Hotel is my favourite Disneyland Paris off-site hotel that I've stayed at. Don't get me wrong, the Vienna Dream Castle Hotel, I'd still rather stay in one of the actual Disney hotels like Santa Fe, Cheyenne. I'd still rather stay there than the Vienna Dream Castle Hotel, but at least I prefer that to this, because I mean it's alright. I can't complain, I can't complain. But yeah, the video isn't ending. That was basically the room tour section of the video, which you saw. I am happy with most things here, and I already had breakfast as well, which I'll show you in a few seconds, I guess. But yeah, tomorrow morning I'm gonna go for breakfast as well and properly show it to you, because this morning I just had like Continental Breakfast, which is the main breakfast that comes with like what you order, like with when you book your room, but you can pay extra and get a hot breakfast as well. The bits downstairs, the lobby area, which again will come up in the next few clips, are really cool. Like it's a cool hotel, especially if you're a family and have a child and stuff. It's a cool looking hotel. The theme especially is really nice, and the lobby area is beautiful. You'll see it in the next few clips. But that's the room anyway, and it's done me well. Like, I've enjoyed it. That's probably a lie. I haven't enjoyed it. I've been okay with it. Let's put it that way. Okay, so it's a bit later. It's actually 22:45. That means 10:45 p.m. I've just come down to have a look at the restaurants here, because where they serve breakfast in the mornings is also a restaurant, I want to say, in the evenings. They've also got another restaurant and like some little areas, which we're going to go down in a second. But I just wanted to show you this view, which look how nice it looks. So down there is where the restaurant area is, the breakfast area, and through there, which you'll see, and again tomorrow morning I'm going to go there and have breakfast. That's where like the main breakfast area is. They've got this incredible ship situation going on here with like trees and everything. I mean, it's massive, and the swimming pool is also outside, and you can actually see there's still people swimming, so clearly it's still open, which not many swimming pools are. Most swimming pools normally tend to close at around 10 o'clock, so that's cool. They've got some dolphins there, which is really cute. Yeah, this is kind of the downstairs area. The lobby I'll show you later on, maybe tomorrow morning. But I'm gonna go downstairs now and see what sort of food they've got, because I am quite hungry. Also, there's a shop here which obviously is now closed. We're gonna have a look at that potentially tomorrow morning. But yeah, there you go. I'm glad that it's still open and very lively and busy, because this is what I like when I go on holiday. I like places that are still kind of exciting even at night time, and this looks like an exciting place. Okay, so I'm downstairs now. This is the breakfast area, which is actually closed, so I can't go in anyway. This is the bar called Trader's Bar. If you want a late night drink or whatever, that's the place to go. And this is the kind of little, maybe fast food place. It's called Marco's Pizza, but they do chips as well. I'm not a big fan of pizza, so I might just get myself some chips. But there you go, that's what it looks like. Some pizzas. The ice cream situation for some reason is empty at the moment. And these are dolphins looking great. And there's an actual other restaurant here as well. I'm not going to go inside it, but I thought I'd show it to you. It's called Captain's Library Restaurant. So I'm guessing this is a proper sit-down restaurant. Let's see if we can have a look at the menu potentially without actually having to go and eat. I'm scared they're going to make me go and eat now. I don't even know where the actual restaurant is. Oh, there you go. So that's the entrance of it, which looks really cool. Captain's Library Restaurant. Amazing. There seems to be some balloons in there as well. I mean, it's nicely designed. You've got to give it to them. Like, this whole hotel in terms of theming is really well done. I do really enjoy it. And even like, there you go, even on the floor you've got Captain Library, like a little situation going on here. It's really nice. So the menu here, I've not actually looked at it myself yet. They seem to do everything really. Steaks, sirloin, chips, salads, all sorts of different stuff. Sweets, yeah, lasagnas. I don't know, it seems like a good deal, but like I said, I just want something quick to eat right now. But it's good to know that you have that option as well, that they've actually got a proper sit-down restaurant. If you want something a bit more, I don't know, maybe a bit more exciting, who knows. For me, the most exciting thing here is the ship. I'm not gonna lie, like, how incredible does this look? The 7 Seas Raider. And I don't actually know what happens if you go through there. I'm not gonna do it in case I'm not meant to. But it does look cool, I'm not gonna lie, and all the trees as well. I love palm trees. Right, I'm gonna go and order myself some food because I am quite hungry and it's like nearly 11 o'clock at night. So this is the menu for Marco's Pizza Parlor. It is literally just pizzas and chips. I did ask them, which is fine. I might, oh, the chips do look great, and salad I guess. I might go for a margarita, like a casual pizza, because even though I don't like pizza, I am quite hungry, so I might have to just go for that and then get some chips on the side. Okay, so I've ordered my food. I went for margarita pizza and some chips, and I've got a muffin here as well, just because I thought, why not? It could even be my breakfast tomorrow morning, or I do have breakfast here, but it could be like a snack for tomorrow, but I'm probably going to end up eating it tonight, who knows, if I stay up really late. This is the thing they're giving me. I need to wait for them to prepare that. I've also got 3 bottles of water because I drink a lot of water. That's me sorted for tonight. I think I literally drink, well, the one good thing I do in my life is that I drink a lot of water, and I love bottled water. As much as I don't like wasting plastic, there's something about cold bottled water that I love, and Evian and Vittel are my 2 favorites. Like, I actually feel like I can taste water and I know which one's better. Like, Evian's my top favorite, then I've got Vittel as my 2nd favorite. There are some bottled waters that I really don't. Anyway, you guys don't care. I'm gonna wait for my pizza and my fries. I probably won't finish my pizza, but I will definitely finish my fries. Also, that little mermaid chick over there terrifies me just a little bit. I mean, look at her face. She looks like she really needs some help. Like, she looks, I don't know, she looks half dead, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm back in my room now and it's just gone past 11, which is great because the restaurant, the pizza place, closed at 11, so I just made it. And I've got my chips, and I've had a couple of them and they're okay, I'm not gonna lie, they're not the best, but I've got loads of mayonnaise to put on it to make it better. Got my bottles of water, I've got Eeyore, got for later on for cuddle purposes. And the actual pizza comes in this cute pirate box, which is again up there as well, but we don't call him Jake because he's not Jake. I just want to see what it's like. Obviously I'm not a pizza connoisseur because I hardly ever eat pizza, but this looks alright. I'm just gonna have a couple of pieces, and then unfortunately there's no fridge in the room because otherwise I could save it. Might just have to leave the fan on up there, then hope that it's okay for tomorrow. Who knows, we'll see what we can do. But anyway, I guess I'll see you tomorrow morning for breakfast. That's the key for breakfast this morning. Lord have genuine mercy, it took me about 10 minutes just to get this, and I'll explain later, I'll show you where you get it from in a second, but basically it's just one fried egg, and I had to wait in the queue for about 10 minutes just to get that. I've got loads of toast as well. The queue for the toaster was also very long, some Gouda cheese. My book with me, it is massively busy. Like, I do not recommend breakfast here already, like, no. Okay, so I finished my breakfast already, that one egg, the fried egg. It was a nice fried egg, but it's not worth the stress. And I mean, I know we're in the middle of August, and it's like, I mean, I got down at around 9:45, so maybe if you come earlier it's less busy, but it's still, I don't think it makes much of a difference. It's just a hassle, it's not fun. And obviously I've got some more stuff that I just don't need anymore because I only had one egg. And I'll explain to you in a second why that was, but basically, I'll tell you now. So, if you want hot food, actually before I do that, let me show you my breakfast from yesterday, because I just went for the standard Continental Breakfast, because if you get breakfast with your room, what's included is just like Continental Breakfast. Okay, so today is Tuesday, the 14th of August, 2018, and I'm here at the breakfast place having my first breakfast taste at the Explorers Hotel, and it's Continental Breakfast only. They do hot breakfast as well, but you have to pay extra for it, which I will do tomorrow so you guys can have a look at what that's like as well. It does look quite good, to be honest. But today, I have gone for some of these beautiful breads that look really nice, some cheese, Gouda cheese, some turkey, I think this is turkey, and then next I've got some ham as well. I prefer turkey, but I thought I'd go for ham as well, and then some croissants, like literally one croissant, and a glass of apple juice of course, and that's my view in front of me. It's very basic, the kind of continental stuff that they have. I don't know why I expect it to be hot food as well, but it's good that they at least provide the option if you want to pay more. But this is alright. Like, they've got some cereals as well, I'll show them to you in a second, and like some fruits. I definitely saw some watermelons, but obviously I'm all about unhealthy stuff. That's why I've got loads of butter as well. Yum yum yum. Then yesterday I saw the little area that served hot food as well, and it looked really cool, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get hot food today, because it, you know, they did a variety of things like English breakfast and like sausages and beans and all that stuff. Then you have to pay more for it, so that's why I decided to do it today. And you can't pay for it right then and there. It's only one person making the eggs, that's why there's a long queue, because a lot of people do want hot food, and because you can't get it yourself, some person has to make it. Obviously it's going to be a massive queue and it's one person doing it, so you have to go and get a ticket by the door. And basically the communication wasn't very well, and I went back and I was like, I just want like to add to my normal breakfast, I want to get some hot food, and they were like, oh, just one? And I was like, well yeah, I'm one person, and it was €1 more, which I was like, oh, that's not too much, that's quite cheap for like a full English breakfast. But I was very happy. Paid that, turns out it meant only one fried egg, like just one egg, which was great. I think if you wanted the full English breakfast, it would have been like maybe €5–6, which I would have been happy to pay, but I didn't want to then have to go back and do that because of all the queues. So anyway, I'll show you the room. I just, so far from what I can see from my experience, I don't enjoy the breakfast here. Not gonna lie, the food's okay, it's just the vibe of it. So let me just show you the area. I mean, as you can see, it's a pretty big area with loads of chairs and seats and everything, so you would think that it shouldn't be so hectic, but it still really is. I mean, even just to get a drink, there's a queue for every drink machine. It's ridiculous. And I know like hotels like Santa Fe and Cheyenne that are Disney owned can also get very busy at breakfast times. I understand, but this is just something else. I've never really experienced anything like this. This is the hot food area where they make eggs for you. That poor man makes the eggs for every single person. Obviously now it's like 10:25, so they're stopping breakfast in about 5 minutes. That's why it's not as busy anymore. But like half an hour ago, when breakfast was still full on going on, it was incredibly busy. I'll show you like the actual continental breakfast stuff. I mean, there's loads of bread, which standard bread stuff. More bread stuff, as you can see. This is literally just the bread area, absolutely nothing else. The toaster's over there as well. The people here are queuing for the toaster, which, I mean, Lord, yesterday I didn't even toast my bread because I was like, I can't be bothered to stay in a queue. Today I decided to stay in a queue for about 5 minutes and toasted my bloody toast. But by the time I did that, and then got my actual like eggs, the toast had gone cold. You get some fruits and salads and stuff here as well. And I'll just show you the cheese, the Gouda cheese, tomatoes, ham and all that. And some more meat if you're a meat lover. And there is some cereal as well, but I literally cannot be bothered to show it to you. It's very, very, very basic. I'm gonna get the hell out of it. I still am a fan of this whole area though, I'm not gonna lie. I do love that whole ship situation and the swimming pool over there. And there's also a little soft play area down there as well. I don't know how well you can see it, but just by the restaurant there's a tiny soft play area so your kids can go and enjoy a bit of fun. But anyway, I'm gonna show you a little bit of the shop as well, which is here, Disneyland Resort Paris Boutique. It's a pretty small one, but it's nice that they do have one. Disney partner hotels often do tend to have a little Disney shop in them, which is very convenient. Nice little Mickey hand mirror. Actually it's mini because there's a bow there. That's cute. But yeah, they sell all the basic stuff, or I don't know if that's very basic, but some princess stuff, balls and all that you can get maybe for if you go to the swimming pool. That's quite cute. I like that. Mickey hands, Moana looking cute. All the Incredible stuff, because obviously Incredibles has recently come out, the second one, so it's very popular at the moment. That's cool. Woody, my fave, obviously. Bits and bobs here, autograph books which are very important, and that's basically it. Like, it's a very small shop, but it does sell swimming costumes as well. That's actually that's useful, you know. If you come here and you forget your swimming costume, at least you know that you can get something, and towels and stuff, and then use the swimming pool. But and flip-flops, yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and drinks, which is also good. Water, Coke, all that sort of stuff. But I'm gonna leave this place as well now and show you. Oh, there's some pool tables here as well, which is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the lobby very quickly as well before we end this tour. As you can see, I'm not in the best mood just because the breakfast situation really did stress me out. It didn't stress me out, it just angered me. I don't like it when things aren't organized in a good way. There's that pirate again, he's everywhere. Things I think could be like organized better. Just if they like had more than one person serving the hot food, that would have made a difference, instead of that poor man having to do it for like a long queue. But it takes ages. Or like the other option would be like, if you make a mistake, like if you don't know what you want, be able to get your food first and then pay for it later, rather than having to go back and like queue up again just to get a little ticket. It's just, yeah, things don't make sense to me sometimes. I do like this area. We're basically at the lobby. I'm going to go to the front door, which is here, as you can see. Okay, we're outside the Explorers Hotel now, as you can see. That's also where the bus comes. If you're waiting for the bus, you can already see the bus that takes you to the Disneyland parks over there. Just on the other, behind the white one, that blue one over there, the magical one, which is good. It comes free. You know, these are all good things about partner hotels. But yeah, when we go in, this is the main lobby, which is again very cute, very nicely themed. Look. The whole check-in area is like a full-on ship, which is nice. They play Disney stuff up there again, kind of very similar to actual Disney hotels, which is nice. So you more or less get similar things to if you stay in a Disney hotel, just of slightly less quality in my opinion. And these are the kind of seating areas, as you can see, which is nice. And then you've got this random dude here, which is a random statue. Cute. But yeah, it's a nice little area. And Smuggler's Tavern, not sure what that is. That's another exit. If you leave that through that door, you kind of get straight to the bus area to get the bus to go to Disneyland. But yeah, that is more or less it. I hope you've enjoyed this little tour of the hotel and my room, obviously. I did enjoy my experience here. It's been decent, not the best, but not the worst either. The breakfast was the worst thing. The room itself, like I mentioned last night, it does have some like maybe cleanliness problems. Like, it's not the most clean room I've stayed at. There's definitely some wear going on, like there's bits and bobs. I'm like, oh, it looks like they haven't updated this room in a very long time. It's not the best room, but it was all right. Wouldn't probably stay here again myself, not gonna lie. But that's goodbye from that little fella. What am I saying? A little dragon. He's not very little. I hope you've enjoyed it. Leave comments, let me know if you've ever stayed here. I'm going to go back to my room now because I'm packing to leave. Thank the Lord. No, I'm joking. It's not been too bad. Like I said, I'd probably rate this hotel like 6 out of 10 if I had to. Yeah. You guys down below, let me know if you stayed here, if you'd like to stay here. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.